Hey, what's up guys, Mudded HD here, and welcome to episode 6 of my Portsmouth career mode. And in the previous episode, we started to play our first few games, and we got 2 under our belt. We played 1 in the league, which we won against Yeovil Town at 2-0, and then we went off to, I think it was Morecambe or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Morecambe, and we went and beat them as well in the cup. So we were on a great start with Portsmouth, and I go ahead here and change up the budget a bit just so I had that 2k to play with, so I could go out and maybe get a free agent. But I did end up loitering around a bit and not really finding any players, and really didn't have a main target. I didn't have a position that I wanted, and I went onto the scouting network. Someone said to me, why don't you just set one up, it's going to be more beneficial in the long run. I was like, hell, that is a good idea. So we got Craig and Knight Percival. That sounds so royal. So we've got a Royal Highness on our youth squad team right now. And I've got to sort out the transfer budget just to make sure that we have enough budget, enough money to help sort that out. So I went ahead and did that, and we managed to send out the scout for 6 months in England. So 6 months he's going to be away. He's going to be looking for players that we can hopefully put into the squad. In the previous career mode I did, youth really didn't make a massive impact on my team, even though it looked like they would. The team developed so quickly, and the players, the youth players, were not old enough when I wanted them to be. But hopefully I'm going to have a better run with Portsmouth. So we've got a game against Tranmere here, and I put it on my pretty much the best side I can. Emre Can, all my loanee stars, and Kaneki making it into the first team. Of course, why not? Having such quality in the team that we brought in with such massive wages. And we got a chance there, a pretty close one, just going over the bar with a header from, I bet it was Akindi, but Aginyamangi is a guy who struggles with fitness, and it was something that I was quite worried with. But a great tackle from Soji. What a player he is. He may not have no pace, but man, can he tackle. He just gets in front of players. He's just like, hell no, you shall not pass. It's just like that. And I don't think we've conceded a goal just yet, so it's going particularly well in the defensive area. And I really want to ask the question whether I should change it back to legendary. I don't know whether it's too easy or not. It's sort of in the middle for me. I'm not totally sure. I'm not 100% on either. I don't know whether playing one game on legendary will make me decide what I should stick at. But at the minute on world class, it's pretty much in the middle. I find some games pretty easy and some pretty hard. It is a kind of a struggle in some aspects. But Akindi there getting a header. Heading is not a struggle in this career mode. I had absolute terrors and nightmares in the previous career mode where we just couldn't score from corners. But in this one, we've probably scored more corners than we have in the old career mode. But we hit the post there. I don't know how he did that with an open goal. I don't know what he's doing. But we managed to get away with the 3 points in the league. So we're taking them, and we're taking ourselves further and further up the league. And Percival is ready to go and scout out some youth players. And we've got Orford, who's sadly going to be leaving the club. He's 49 rated. Didn't see a use of him, seeing as I got all these loan stars in, which are going to help us. And I think there's a lot of cover in that centre mid position. So pretty much everyone has been sold that I wanted to sell, which is always nice. And we've really made the stress on the wage a bit smaller, and we've managed to get that money in and spend it wisely on players that we can bring in, and especially loan players that we can always change who we're going to have each season if we're going to carry on loaning a couple of players each season, which is always nice. But it will be a struggle. I think next season will be a massive struggle for us, because we had a couple of loan players before, and we're going to lose quite a few. We got Raccoon who's on loan, so I'm hoping that the board give me some sort of financial help in next season, and maybe we get some from hopefully winning the league. I don't know yet. It's pretty much a toss-up. We're only a couple of games in,